Yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting to like. Yeah, no, hold on. Oh, yeah. So yeah. So, right, I'm Bob. That was on Bob. Morning. Tom's asleep. He's just had his breakfast. His uncle made his breakfast this morning. So he's flaked out in the pram.
Yeah. Shit, sorry, no. I'll tell you what you
Yeah, no. No, bro, never. It's just that, I like when you do that, yeah. You get a lot of smoke. Good morning, how's it going? Yeah, we're babysitting this weekend. Well, it's not babysitting if it's your son, but, you know, he's out up there flaked out, yes. Come on. You know, look at me little man, he's asleep. He's just had the sausages the size of his hands, look. You know, one day he's going to be a world champion. You know, I'm telling you now, one day he's going to be a champion. He just doesn't know yet. Because, you know, my son, do you know the amount of men that he has around him? He's a lot of uncles. You know, and his uncle, one of his uncles made his breakfast this morning and he savaged it, and now he's gone to sleep. That's the only reason why I come on to do a quick 20 minutes before he wakes up, because while he's here, I can't do YouTube, do you understand? And I took him yesterday, so that's one night out of the way. So we just have one more night, you understand? And it's like, I prove something to myself. Do you understand? Like now, me doctors, because of the meds I'm on. I'm from Ireland, bro, but I live in the UK. Oh, do you want more tea?
Yeah, let me bring me cup in tea though.
Watching you stand alone, all of my doubts slowly go away somehow. every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. You're the love I have found you. Hello. Watching you stand alone. Can I say it? Can't. No. What language? I'm gonna try give up smoking. Thanks for subbing to my channel, mate. Like I said, I haven't got long, you know. But anyway, thanks for coming in. You're gonna have to give me a second. I got this yesterday. I want to stop smoking cigarettes now. It's going to be a bit difficult because of the wood. How are you, Andrew? Good morning. Andrew, I'm vaping. Good morning, bro. Yeah, I'm watching me lads for the weekend. Me brother made them sausages this morning and he fucking milled them, you know. So that's one day out of the way. Who says we can't look after kids? You know, when it comes to your son. Last night, I was in bed at 9:30. I woke up at 12 o'clock. Tom woke up. He had a bottle, I think. No, bro, I can't do that. I have a team already, bro. Unless I know you and you've been on our community a few years. No chance. No disrespect to you, bro. I'm on a tight ship here. And I can't jeopardize that. Do you understand? King prawn masala for tea. Go on, Andrew. Shout out to King Prawns. I'm a big fan. Hello, Vincent. Viva la raza. Shout out to Mexico. United need to win at Sunderland today. Or Sunderland or Old Trafford. If they don't beat Sunderland today, we're getting relegated. See how I knew you were Mexican? Viva la raza. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero. But, nah, so basically, this weekend, I had me little son, bro. You know, me little hombre. Hey, Holmes. Eddie Guerrero, man, when I seen him. Have a good day, Mr. Forbes. I used to watch the wrestling, right? And I'll never forget it. I seen two people die live on TV, basically, right? I remember years ago when I was a kid watching the Royal Variety performance with me father. You know, the Queen was there, the King was there, Lady Diana was there, I think, maybe not. But the royal family were there, right? And an iconic comedian called Tommy Cooper, you know, just like that. And on stage, he had a fucking heart attack, yeah? And people thought it was part of the show. And then about 2 hours later, it was released on TV that he'd had a heart attack and died, you know. And I thought it was part of the show. I was only a kid. You know, I'm sure I was. I wasn't that old. You know, when did Tommy Cooper die? Yeah, Andrew, the last couple of days, like what happened to Manchester the other day, I don't think it's an isolated incident. Oh shit. Yeah. Any plans for the weekend? Andrew, the only reason I'm on here is because Tom's asleep. No, so I was 10. You know, and then I remember watching, hang on guys, give me a second. I remember watching the wrestling, yeah? And Eddie Guerrero, I can't remember who he was wrestling with, right? But he fell to the ground and the camera was on him, right? Now, you know WWE is scripted, right? And it's like when you see all the referees running down the fucking ramp and diving into the... You see, he took a lot of cocaine and steroids, uppers and downers. He was a drug addict, you know. Chris Benoit was a drug addict and on steroids, and he killed his entire family and left Bibles beside their feet and then killed himself. Sorry, I seen 3 people die live on TV. Owen Hart, WrestleMania, coming down a zip line and he fucking hits the ground and he is not fine. He's DEAD. The fucking... He landed on his head. You know, so I've seen 3 people die. Well, on Sky News the other day, I seen 4 people die. I seen Greater Manchester Police having to make a G call. Listen, my guy's got a headset in his phone, in his ear, right? He'd have getting a green light. He'd have been told, if this fucker moves, shoot to kill. Don't shoot him in the chest, because he's got on a fucking suicide vest, right? You have to eliminate the threat, because if you shoot him in the chest, he's still going to have about 60 seconds before his blood and his chest fills up with blood. In that time, he can do that and detonate. He was 10 feet away from a fucking school. If he'd have detonated that bomb, he'd have gone through the window and a lot of kids could have been hurt. You know, but Owen Hart, that was tragic, bro. I used to watch the wrestling. My son used to watch it. He's been to SmackDown. He's been to Raw in Manchester when they come to Manchester. You know, when he was a kid, he loved it. I loved it. I woke up at 11 o'clock on a Saturday to see Monday Night Raw. I'd watch it on a Saturday, you know, after working all week. And after the wrestling, I'd watch Football Focus, you know. But steroids, opioids, cocaine, they do not mix because, like I said, your brain releases endorphins and serotonin and adrenaline. And when you fuck about with cocaine and steroids, the molecules in your brain are overloaded. You know, you're suppressing fucking. But in the long run, you're not progression. You know, it's not progress. You know, he went and killed his family because he was on steroids. You know, it's like, and I believe that a lot of wrestlers have CTE. Like Vincent said there, shout out to Mexico, bro. Now, you probably only... Vincent, many subs have you got before this conversation goes any quicker? 1 sec, me. Right, guys, I'm going to end this live very soon. Yeah, me too. But like I said, the only reason I'm on here this morning is because the little fell asleep. Right, guys, listen, I'm going to end me live, yeah, because I have me kids, I have me son, even though he's asleep. Guys, I'm going to end me live, right? I'll talk to you in a bit. Right.